about tasting beer, so please don't drink your beers yet. Hold on to it for just a few minutes, okay? Okay. Okay, and what I'm doing here is skimming off the beer. And you're all thinking, why does it take so long? But I will tell you why I do this. And in the end, you will thank me for it. Okie dokie, we'll get it somewhere. And okay. Who doesn't have beer yet? Here. More? Even more. Oh. Okay, in the meantime, I think we can just start, because the first thing we will do, the first step in tasting beer, is simply look at our beer. Now this is easy, so for the people who already have a glass in their hand, please hold it up in the light. And of course, we know what's inside our beer, but please tell me something about the colors or characteristics you see, why you can recognize that this beer is a Heineken beer, not another beer. There you go. I'm sorry? You are? Oh, here you go. Does everyone have a beer now? Great. Except for me. Okay, so can you tell me something about yourself, maybe?
I'm colorful.
You're colorful? What color? Golden.
Golden.
Why is it golden? This is easy because it's the #1 beer in the world.
Okay.
Okay. Also, there's another color in your glass, and that's the big white head of foam.
Yes,
And
yes.
you can see that this beer is really clear. I can
Muy
see
claro.
through this glass. Very good. And that's not the case with all beers, but this is how you can recognize a Heineken beer. It's golden, it has a big white head of foam, and it's really clear. You can see straight through. Okay, the second thing we will do is smell our beer. So hold it under your nose, swirl around a little bit. Now there are 4 ingredients inside your beer, and there's one that you can smell best. Which one is this? Hops. Very good. You paid attention. It's the hops, and hops have a really strong bitter flavor and bitter taste. Because this is the lightest ingredient, it rises up, and all this bitterness concentrates in your foam head. So your foam head is the most bitter part of your beer. Okay, now we will do a small experiment. So please take a small sip for me. Let this swirl around in your mouth. Just a few seconds, and then swallow your beer. You need to swallow your beer because you taste bitterness at the back of your tongue. So other than with wine tasting, don't spit it out, swallow your beer. Okay. Has everyone done this? Now please take a second sip, and this time a bigger one. So tilt your head back, let the beer flow in your mouth, wash around for a few seconds, and swallow again. Look, there's this very, very well. I want to see wine mustaches.
And you have to say.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have taken a small sip and a big one, and you may taste a difference between these. Now please tell me which one did you like better? The
Bigger one.
Why? Okay, that's a good argument. But was there also maybe a difference in taste?
Yes. It was less
That's
light
bitter.
bitter.
Because if you take a small sip, you will taste a lot of foam. We have just smelled that this foam is the most bitter part of our beer. So this means that if you take a small sip, you will drink your foam head. So, you're not a big fan of this foam this really works also for people who think they don't like beer. They think this because they drink the foam. You should teach them to drink beer.
Yes.
Of course, not the foam. So take big gulps instead of small sips. Okay? Now, obviously, this foam head is not here to annoy us. It's here to protect our beer. Remember the bubbles we saw in the beginning rising up? Did we see them? Underneath the foam head are small bubbles. This is the carbon dioxide, and they keep your beer fresh. This foam head makes sure that they stay inside to keep it fresh. And the foam head also makes sure that no oxygen from outside can get into your beer. Because if your beer oxidates, it will lose taste and freshness, and it can even rust. This means that your golden Heineken beer will turn brown. See a brown Heineken beer, you know it's too old, so don't drink that. And another thing we do, here, is of course wash it very well. First with soap, then you rinse it. If you have this at home, you're very lucky. Of course you can also do this under your tap to make sure that all the foam and the grease goes away. And if you have poured your beer, seal it off with a very thin layer of water. This wet spatula seals off your beer, protects your beer with a very thin layer of water. This is to really make sure that no carbon dioxide can escape and that no oxygen can get in. So it actually has purposes. Okay, now please hold your glass up, and this is how we say cheers in Dutch. Does anyone know? Proost! Proost!
Shit, man.
Yes?
No, I think it was in Romania they say. I bought it so many times. Innocent number. You innocent.
So enjoy your beers. If you have questions, you can ask them. If you continue, as I'm sure